there guys, and welcome! Today I just wanted to do a little review about sticky pants. So maybe some of you know them. These are just like leggings that have like those sticky type of fabric here. This one actually looks a little bit like the tail of a mermaid. So it's just like that. They're actually really useful for like pole dancers because finally we can have long pants and we don't have to worry about having no grip. So I just wanted to tell you my opinion about them, just because yeah, they're like some things that I didn't think about before. I was like, oh great, cool, so I don't have to wear short pants anymore because I'm not the biggest fan of short pants. But yeah, I got like really happy and I was like, oh cool, I'll just grab some of these. So on the pro side, we've got that they actually do provide enough grip to like stick onto the pole. So this is not an issue that you should be worrying about when you have like leggings like that. So I was always wondering whether they actually really work or not, but they certainly do. And also we can wear long pants when we're poling, so if it's a little bit colder in that, we don't have to strip down to our undies, or even when we just don't really like to expose so much skin, this is a good option as well. However, I would actually not recommend this for like complete beginners, just because of the fact that you are going to stick. Like even if you're not properly engaging the right muscles, you are probably going to stick, but maybe in a different area than it should be. So if we're, for example, in like a cupid or leg hang, where we actually want the pole to be in our knee grip, and we're really doing this motion here, really bringing our heel towards our bum to really squeeze it here and keep the pole there. When we've got these, we actually don't have to squeeze so much. So it's actually okay to just like, yeah, hold it there more or less. Like we don't really need the same amount of muscle engagement. That way you're just not building up the same kind of muscle memory. So if you were ever to take those pants off again, you would probably not really be able to perform those moves if you didn't really engage the right muscles before, because you were just relying on the pants. So that's a downside to that. The other downside is if we have like moves where you're like transitioning from one move to the next move and you just need a little bit of sliding to get like that proper engagement going. So these pants will not really support the slide, so you will actually be sticking more and it's really hard to get out of the position, and you will also feel like the pants moving a little bit on you. Because of that, you might end up having a different point of contact with the pole, and because of that, subsequently you are engaging different muscle groups to hold you there, or not engaging muscle groups that you should be engaging to have the proper body alignment for that position. So there might also be a risk of injury there. The last part is that they're really, really tight. So it is sometimes a little bit of a pain to actually get in and out of those pants. And then, yeah, also they've got like those little holes down here. I don't really know what I am supposed to use them for, but I was thinking that maybe it's just because some people have like longer legs, other people have shorter legs. If you have like shorter legs, so you don't have so much material sticking up here, just like this, but that it can all be evenly spread out and you just put it whatever is too long underneath your legs. So that's what I was thinking here. Although the pants stick a lot to the pole, your body doesn't stick to it, so that's why they are so tight. But then in the end I could still feel it. So for certain moves I would actually still feel kind of like this sliding sensation, because the material, the fabric, is actually sticking onto the pole, but I myself am sliding inside of it a little bit, so you can really feel that. And yeah, I guess that's just something that you've got to get used to. It's maybe something to bear in mind before you're buying pants like these. So would I recommend those type of pants? I'd probably recommend them like really if you are used to wearing tight pants a lot and you feel really uncomfortable by wearing short pants. Like even I just prefer to wear like short pants and just tuck them under my underwear in order to be able to get that grip up here sometimes, and that way I don't have to wear like really short pants the whole time. But yeah, if you're feeling still really uncomfortable, you can of course wear these. So also I know a lot of people that use them for exotic class, just because you just sometimes need that little bit of like knee grip just to do something, like when the exotic class is more floor based. And yeah, other than that, I would say if you're a beginner, maybe don't go for it yet, just learn the moves, and then still you can still see whether you got used to wearing short pants or whether you actually want to go for sticky ones. So I basically got these because I got myself a flying pole that was out of chrome material, so I was gonna use that one outside, and I thought, well, I don't want to like be half naked outside, and then also that was back in Germany, so the weather there is not too good to just be running around like that the whole time. So that's why I thought, oh, I will definitely need those. But in the end, I ended up not even using that flying pole because I had a good friend who let me use hers. We were also working out inside the studio, so there was not really a need for me to wear these. I was still wearing these when I was at home, where I had a chrome pole. But usually when I went to the studio where we had like powder coated poles, I was actually quite happy with the grip and everything, and usually it got pretty hot in there anyways, even in winter times, because the heater would be on. So yeah, that's why I just use them at home primarily. And in the end, it's all up to you whether it's worth it for you or not. So in the end, what do you think of those pants? Have you ever tried them out? Would you like to try them out? Like, why do you need them? Just let me know what you think of it. So I'd be really interested to hear your opinion about this. And if you have any questions, yeah, feel free to just ask. Bye, see you soon.